right now, about now, I invite this man with a vision of what he wants and the agenda of this country. Kwa nini tunafaa kuchukua voters card? He's a very young guy. I'm so excited about it. He's running all this big assignment, and I'm so excited you could join me here. So rise up on your feet, ladies and gentlemen, as I invite the CEO of IEBC, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ezra Chiloba. Pigeni makofi. And thank you so much for joining us today. Have a seat. Karibu sana. Karibu sana. All right, now, quick one, eh? First of all, everybody's asking, tuongeza siku za kuchukua kura.
Siwezi.
Kwa nini?
We have no time.
We have no time.
We have no time. We got just a few days to prepare the register,
right,
to get ready for the election. So we are not extending. The only people will be focusing on after 14th February will be prisoners and people in the diaspora. So if you fall in that category, you are either a prisoner or you'll be in the prison that time, we might visit you at that particular time. So
now, Shule, high school. High school, which one?
I went to two schools.
Yeah.
I was in St. Joseph's Boys, Kitale.
Yeah.
Then thereafter, I also went to another school where I did my Form 4. That was Kwanza Secondary School.
Yeah. Alafu ukaendelea. When you are there, did you ever imagine kufanya hii kazi unafanya right now?
On reflection, I think I should not be surprised. Partly because how I do my business is largely about doing your best today, because what you do today is going to determine what you're going to be tomorrow. So what is important for me is the present. So being where I am today, looking back, I think it should not surprise me. So, yeah.
Now, quick one. There are so many questions watu nauliza. First of all, kama unaweza chukua kura yako hapa, uregister hapa, lakini nikavote uko ushago.
Two things. Wakati tuko tumeanza mipango ya kupiga kura, tulisema kwamba you have to go to register where you want to vote. That is a practice. But now, for university students, how many university students are here?
Ukisema university, kuna University of Life. Mtu ametembea hii Nairobi. Ametembea Nairobi. Mpaka unapewa degree na kidero. No. Degree of life. What were you need?
No. Yeah. For the university students, what we are doing from Monday this coming week, we are going to allow you to register to vote. And you're going to register on your campus to vote anywhere you want to vote. You want to choose to vote. So that is what we're planning to do. But it will be for 7 days.
7 days.
So 7 days will be at the different campuses across the country.
Yeah.
So please mobilize your colleagues, show up at the registration center, and you're going to be registered to vote somewhere in Kisumu or Ukambani, wherever it is. Yeah, thanks.
Hey, comrades! Comrades! Sasa simeletwa kwa mlango, eh? So what other questions, challenging issues are happening wakati mnafanya hii voter registration? What are questions wanauliza?
The first question that is common is if I registered for the 2013 general election, should I register again? No. We are only focusing on people who did not register for the 2013 general elections and those who have obtained the IDs after the 2013 general elections. Another question is, can I transfer my vote?
From Kadonzweni to maybe Langata here.
Yes, you can do that, but for you to transfer, you go to Langata, the constituency office, not at Kalonzweni. The other bit is...
what about Huduma centers?
Huduma centers, very important.
Yeah.
We've opened all our Huduma centers to allow people to register within that particular county where the Huduma center is located. So if you are in Nairobi, you want to vote in Langata, you can go, there's a Huduma center in Makadara. So you can go to Makadara and register to vote in Langata in Nairobi.
Excellent. Now, a lot of young men, and I deal with so many of them, wanauliza, why should I vote? Why should I even pick my voter's card?
That's a very important question, Churchill. As I look around, I see so many young people who are excited about being here. We are not here because things just happened. We are here because there are people who made this possible. But you ask yourself, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, will we have people like you enjoying, in a place like this, having fun? You can make that possible. This is our country, and I think at this time, at this age, we can start making it much better. We can always improve on what our forefathers already started. So take this as your responsibility and an effort to make this country a better place. So that is why you must vote. You can make a choice by voting. Either you vote in the right person that you think is going to lead you to a better place, or you vote out the guys you don't like. And that is in your hands. So please participate in this election by taking a voter's card. Thank you.
So the power is in the voters?
Definitely.
And so for the disabled, mnafanya aje? Because we have so many of them here.
So when it comes to voting, we train our officers to ensure that the places where they're going to provide those services, election services, are conducive for people with a disability. And then we're also going to produce materials in Braille that will enable the blind to be able to effectively participate in the electoral process, and also the machines that we are purchasing for purposes of the election. We're also trying to make them compliant and to ensure that people with a disability have greater access when it comes to the electoral process.
Excellent. And how are we doing with the registration? Are the people taking the votes?
In the last 2 weeks, we registered 1.5 million. Last year, we registered 1.5 million. So that makes how much? How many?
What were Sabu?
3 million, right? How many to go? 3 million. If we can do 1.5 this week, 1.5 next week, with the university and colleges given this opportunity, I think we're going to get to 6 million.
All right.
Then we add on the 14 million that we got in 2012 to make it 20 million.
So, can we make 1.5 million this week? I'll see you. Kenya, hey!
Hey!
Kenya! Let's do it for Kenya, 1.5 million. Come on, just chukua a voter's card and uchukue, all right? I like to see your team, right?
And okay, as they come,
Yeah.
I just want to explain that it's very simple for you to register. You show up at the at the registration center with your ID or your passport. And an officer there is going to take your detail, which will include your biometrics, which is your fingerprint. And after that, of course, you also take your image, and the same will be processed. You'll get a small piece of paper. We call it the acknowledgement slip. That is just to show you that you are a registered voter. However, on the voting day, what you will need will be your ID and your biometrics. Basically, you show up at the polling station and place your fingerprints on the machines that you're going to have. So when you talk about the voter's card, we actually don't have the voter's card. We have an acknowledgement slip. And if you've lost it, you don't have to worry, because we're going to provide an SMS service that anytime you want to confirm whether you are a registered voter or not, you just key in your details and you'll get the information there. So you don't really need to have that paper on the voting day.
First of all, let's appreciate this team. They are working day and night to make sure si wote tumewajibika, and really appreciate the great job that you guys are doing.
Yeah. Wewe ni kijana Mkenya na haujajiandikisha kuwa mpiga kura? Zoezi la kujiandikisha kuwa mpiga kura litafungwa tarehe 14 Februari mwaka huu. Unahitaji kitambulisho chako au pasipoti halisi ya Kenya na ujitokeze kwenye kituo cha kujiandikisha utakachopigia kura Agosti mwaka huu. Ikiwa ulijiandikisha kati ya mwaka 2012 na mwaka 2016, hauhitaji kujiandikisha tena. Kama kijana Mkenya, hakikisha kura yako imehesabika raundi hii. Usingojee hadi siku ya mwisho, jiandikishe sasa. Kura yako, maisha yako.